Hello, my YouTube friends. So it has been a minute since I have videoed. I was going to keep up with the vlog about desperately seeking Crystal, and I still want to do things with that, but when all of the pandemic and things shut down schools, then I became a remote teacher. And so a lot of the time that I would have committed to trying to keep up with all this, I had to do a lot of stuff online for that. So I did want to talk for just a minute. This week at the gym, we've kind of met and stayed outside, even though we can't be inside our gym. And even like this entire month, I have had a lot of reflection of where I'm at now compared to where I've been and where that I want to go. And I don't really want to be my old self. I set my goal that, I want to get back to where I was maybe like 2012 before I had lupus, when I was at like the top of my game in CrossFit. I was at the top of my game at that time in my dirt bike racing. I was pushing really hard, and I don't know that I want to go back and be that person again, because things are always more difficult for me than they are for like my children who are natural born athletes, but it was much easier then. I didn't have all the struggles that I have now, but the struggles that I've been through and the struggles that I'm going through have made me a much better person. It's made me a much better friend. It's made me a much better, it's made me empathetic. And that doesn't mean sympathetic. I don't feel bad for somebody because they have issues that they have to go through. I understand, and I may not go through their same struggles, but I know that everybody has struggles. Everybody has things. It may not be the physical pain that I have to endure. It may be an emotional thing, and everybody has something. But what I also realize, and this gets me every time, is whenever that I really think about the greatness that everybody has as well. And until my struggle, I don't think it really brought out my greatness. And it's crazy to me to think that some people let their struggles weigh them down so much that they never come out the other side to really see their full potential and to see like how great they really could be. And the thing is, like, I feel like sometimes I feel less than, or I feel guilty because I'm not the best one at the gym, or I'm not as good as somebody else. And you know what I realized? Nobody cares. Nobody cares, and nobody is going to like you more because you're the best person at the gym, or you're the first in the racing, and if they do, why be their friend? Because that's so dumb. That's so ignoramus. But we get that in our head that like, because we are not doing RX, or because we're not lifting as much weight, or we're not going as fast, that we're not as good as. Really? Because I don't see it like that. Everybody is there for a purpose. Your purpose might be to be the fastest. My purpose is to be better than I was the day before, and to be the best that I can be that day. And I've realized that that day may be really crappy, and it may not be very good. And there are many, many, many days that I am the last one to finish in the WOD. Do I feel like I'm less of an athlete? No. Do I wish that I could be better? Sure I do. Everybody does. But the only person that really cares is you. The only person that really cares about that is that is going to make feel better is you. Because what people really care about is how you make them feel. Think about it. Think about the people who mean most to you in your life. Those are the ones that make you feel good about yourself or make you want to be a better person. They may not always agree with you, but they want what's best for you, and they want you to be the best version of yourself. And they may even challenge you. They may drive you insane, but you know that those people that are closest to you are bringing out the best version of you. And if you don't have that circle of friends, if that's not who you're surrounding yourself with, you probably need a better circle. And your circle can be very small. My circle is extremely tiny, except for that I have a big family that lives right beside me. So I guess when you count all of them, it kind of gets bigger. But other than that, I have a handful of people. I have a lot of friends, a lot of acquaintances, but I have a handful that are in my circle who really are there for me. The thing about it that you need to realize, excuse me, that you need to push yourself for you. And that a lot of times your setbacks can be used as a do-over. And if you don't like who you were before the setback, change it. Become a better version of you. No part of your life is static. Nothing has to stay the same. We are humans. We change daily. That's part of our lifeline. And I am blessed, not because of the disease, but despite of it. I have had so many physical shortcomings. I've so many struggles that I truly thought, if you would have told me about 6 months ago that I would be where I am right now, I would have never believed it, because I was almost at a point where I don't want to say I ever gave up, but my goals got very small. My goals got, can I get out of bed without pain? Can I walk all day without excruciating pain? Can I be happy with the pain that I was feeling? I mean, it was always, the pain was just there, and it was such a big part of what I was going through. But I feel like right now I'm in the middle of a do-over. Like, you remember whenever that you used to play Foursquare at the playground and you'd be like, do-over? That's what I feel like I'm at. And I'm actually like remaking myself. And I really have to push through. And I've had to push through so much to do workouts that seem so easy for everybody else. To do like dirt bikes. I don't even know why I keep doing it. And it's not because I'm great at it. It's just to prove that, dadgummit, I can do it. And the point that I'm making is that I've had to do all that for so long that because of the diet that I'm on right now, because of the sacrifices that I'm making to change and to have that do-over, I forget sometimes until I'm in the middle of a workout and I'm suddenly like, I don't have pain. I mean, I'm dying and this is miserable, but it's a different, it's almost like exhilarating kind of pain, because the pain is what I'm supposed to be feeling from the workout, not because I'm cursed with this disease. And so I had kind of forgotten what it was like to actually work through a workout without the extra pain of all that feeling. And it's just amazing to me. And this week has really been a breakthrough for me, because if you're my friend on Facebook, you already know I got some new running shoes. They're amazing. My Brooks. Thank you, Courtney Hall. She had them posted on there that she'd gotten a pair, and I fell in love, and I was like, I need a pair. So then I was like, if I'm gonna pay that much for a new pair of shoes, I probably should put my mouth where my money is and be doing some running. So I started running about a month ago, anybody who knows me from the gym knows that is like my nemesis. That and box jumps are the two things that I don't know why they hurt. Everything hurts. My joints hurt. My body hurts. I mean, I just die a little every time I have to do running or box jumps. Both of them, though, I am going to conquer. But this week I had a little breakthrough because, like I said, I've been running and I'm still no faster. I'm getting better. And I still can't run a whole mile without walking, which is kind of embarrassing because I used to run 5Ks. But we are where we are, and we got to take it from where we are. But this week, especially the past 3 days, Monday there was a lot of running, but it was like a long workout, so it was kind of broken up, and you did some workout in between, and then you ran, and it wasn't a very long run. It was like 100 meters, maybe even less than that, and it was a partner WOD. It was a great workout, but it wasn't like a lot of running, and because it was a partner workout, maybe it didn't seem so bad. But Wednesday, the workout was kettlebells and deadlifts and 200-meter run between every round, and there were 10 rounds. And that was a lot of running. And when I started that workout, my back was trashed because I raced Sunday, did that hard workout Monday, did a dumbbell deadlift and sit-up workout Tuesday, a Tabata 16 round of, 32 rounds of the Tabata for that. And so my back was just really hurting me. And so with that kettlebell and deadlift, kettlebell swing and deadlift, the deadlift I did 105 pounds and the kettlebell swings were 35 pounds. So not light. I mean, the deadlift was a little bit light for me, but that many reps, it was heavy. But what I noticed when I started running, besides my back, which is not lupus related, my joints didn't hurt. And so I was able to run every round of that, all 10 rounds. And it was only 200 meters, I get it, but it was 10 rounds of 200 meters. I did every single one of those without walking. Now, I wasn't fast, I wasn't speed demon, but I ran. And I ran without pain. And then yesterday's workout, I had running. Oh, it was barbell step-ups. Like you were holding the barbell and you did 15 step-ups, and then you ran 200 meters, and then push press 15 reps, and then ran 200 meters, and you have 5 rounds of that. I ran every single one of those. That is a huge thing. And didn't have joint pain. I mean, it sucked. It was a hard workout, and I was dying. But it wasn't because of joint pain. And I almost forgot what that was like to be able to get to that point that my muscles are sore because I've worked out so hard, not my joints are sore because I've worked out, and I never even got to get my muscles sore because my joints hurt so bad. Today's workout was 40 minutes of, it was a partner workout, 40 minutes of 400-meter run and 10 clean and jerks with the 35-pound dumbbell. And while one partner is doing that, the other partner is rowing. And Jara, my girl Jara, we got 10 rounds, so 5 each of the running. And I ran every single one of those 400s without walking. And it's one of those of like, I have had to work so hard to get mentally strong that I mean, my body is strong, but I used to be much stronger than I am. And I used to be able to do things RX, just about every workout. And now they're few and far between. And there's so many moves that I can't do that I'm going to do. I can't do yet. And so, like I said, I feel like I'm being able to remake myself and be even better than I was before, because now I have the mental fortitude not to quit, to keep pushing, to be stronger than I was before. I'm still usually the last one to finish a workout, but by gosh, I am working and I'm doing it, and I feel good about it. And So it was just one of those of like, I finally feel like that I'm back, and that I am back to the person that I was in 2012, but a revamped model, like a bigger and better, not bigger, probably not bigger, hopefully, but a better model of who I was then. And I kind of liked myself then, so I'm kind of happy with that. The thing is, my goals are still huge, and there for a while, I had kind of lowered my expectations of what I could do or what I was capable of doing. And I even dropped out of the racing last year because I just felt like I couldn't do it. I felt like I was basically in the way of everybody. And this year, I may not be doing great, but I'm out there and I'm finishing races, and I'm pushing through. This last Sunday was a tough one. It was a hard course, and I did end up only getting one lap, but that's not been the case for the other races, and I've really been able to push through that. So the thing is that I want you to think about is that I may never be as good of the person that I visualized in my goals. I may never be a great competitor at CrossFit and be able to win or even stand on the podium at CrossFit competitions. But that's who I visualize. That's what I visualize every time I go to a workout, that I am that person that's capable of doing that. And the same thing for my dirt bikes. I did get first place this last week, and I was faster and finished the race, but it's luck of the draw with that, because you can only control yourself. And this is what I've learned in my 45 years on this planet. No matter how hard that I work, I'm only as good as my work. And I cannot control how good someone else is, how good of a day they have, how competitive they are, how prepared they come to the competition, how much better they worked in the gym. I can't control any of that. If they're a better athlete than me, that is great. Then they deserved to beat me. But if I'm the better athlete and I put forth my work and I did what I needed to do, I can be the best version that I can be that day. And everything else is out of my control. I can't control what anybody else does. I can't be in charge of anybody else. So that is something that I have learned through this struggle. And my struggles are not gone. Yes, I have less pain. Today was a painful day. I had some hip issues. I have a knot on my hip, which I don't even know where it came from. My heel has been bothering me, which is not lupus related. And I'm not really even sure if my hip right now is lupus related. It feels similar, but it's not exactly the same. But what I'm saying is, because I've had those struggles, it makes the hardships easier to bear. It makes my mental fortitude so strong that I can push through. And I'm pushing through even more. Every workout, I feel myself being able to go a little bit harder because I know that I'm not having that pain. And that's amazing. Like I get a little bit emotional about it just thinking about it, because the potential is there for me to go even farther and to be able to do even more. And I'm so excited about the opportunity that I have been given. It's funny because by having a redo, just about every new thing that I'm doing is a PR, because I for almost 2 years, I haven't been able to lift heavy. I haven't been able to squat like I should, and to run and move my body the way I should. So that is a really big, it's a helpful thing for me. It's an accomplishment that it kind of keeps me going, that I'm an even better version of me, that if the things that I accomplished were easy, then I wouldn't be the person that I am. If I accomplished these and everything was just easy, it wouldn't make me strong like I am now. And so if I can do it, if I can redo the way I am, you can redo the way you are. If you don't like where you are, change it. If you don't like the person that you are, change it. If you don't like the circle of friends that you have, call me. I'll be in your circle. I will be your cheerleader. And there are many, many, many other people. You are not alone. Even if you feel like you're alone, even if you feel like nobody's in your corner, there is somebody that will be in your corner. And there's probably somebody out there that is going through exactly the same thing that you're going through who can be there for you and be by your side. I love you. I hope that you have a blessed day and that you do fantastically awesome things. Bye.